Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions live stream. I'm your host, Matt Materi, with his cupboard all the way open. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday and a great end to the week. Unfortunately, I'm doing today's stream all by my lonesome. My partner in crime, Wasim, is out at a convention today. So hopefully he's having fun networking, and I'm here to present to you the latest and greatest news. Sorry that I cut that little meme video a little bit short, but I realized it was actually the same one as last week. So I forgot to upload the new one. So I apologize for that. No one wants to see any repeats of our funny memes. So without further ado, we're going to get stuck straight into today's content. We're going to start off with a news highlight. Then we're going to go through some market update. We're going to look at the Twitter highlights and then the adoption highlights. And I'm going to send you on your very way into the weekend. Hopefully, Bitcoin can get its way to 26, 27, 28,000 over the next few days before having a decent retracement. If we retrace from here, even better for me, because I feel like it's going to be less fearful for a lot of people in the market. If we go to 28K, I do think we're going to have a bit more of a severe pullback. So those of you watching, feel free to buy the dip. Not financial advice. That's just what I'm going to be doing. All right, let's get started. So Bitcoin eyes 25% of the world's wealth in a new $10 million Bitcoin price prediction. Now, if you've been around the block for a long period of time, Bitcoin's definitely going to $1 million. $10 million, definitely as well. In my lifetime, not 100% sure, but I can definitely guarantee that Bitcoin will be going to $1 million at some point, and $10 million if there's no other technology that has surpassed it by the time that it's getting close to that. The thing is, technology evolve so quickly that there might be a better way of peer-to-peer transaction in the future that hasn't yet been created. But until that is done, Bitcoin is the number one currency in the world, and it's going to continuously outgrow and outperform any asset class in the world, gold, any stock, etc. And it's proven that over the last 14 years since its inception. So you may or may not be a believer. If you're not a believer, put something that you're willing to lose into Bitcoin, $50, $100, whatever. If you're a believer like me, that's all in cryptocurrency, then cross every finger or every toe, and hopefully that it works out for the best. All right, let's start off. So according to Jesse Myers, a fund manager and Bitcoin expert advisor, Bitcoin's market cap could increase 500 times over the coming decade, reaching a price of 10 million per coin or more, thanks to its inherent scarcity and ability to appreciate over time. So Myers argues that Bitcoin is destined to suck in value from other asset classes due to its appreciation characteristics and increased scarcity, allowing it to fulfill the role of digital gold. This realization could mean that Bitcoin could eventually consume up to 25% of the world's value, while some may view Myers' prediction as outrageous. He believes it to be a conservative estimate of Bitcoin's future potential. So, I think that Bitcoin will continue rising, as will things such as gold and silver and so forth, as will real estate. I'm sure anyone that's in real estate probably is just gobsmacked with how much the price of land and a house continuously grows. Like, it just seems like it just continues to go up and to the right. It's a bit like Bitcoin. Real estate is like Bitcoin, but the returns aren't as good on a year-to-year basis. But yeah, look, I think that Bitcoin will soar into the heavens over the next 10, 20, 30 years. And if you got in now, you're still a very early adopter. Okay, very, very early adopter. If you can snap up any part of a Bitcoin, because remember, you can buy fractions of a Bitcoin. If you can buy any part of a Bitcoin now, when it is $1 million, that is, what's that? 10, that's a 40x from where we are now, a 40x. So I don't know any bank, any other investment that's going to give you a 40x over the course of your lifetime, apart from possibly Bitcoin. So not financial advice. Hopefully you're stacking sats and you've got a few, if you've got a full Bitcoin, fantastic. If you've got multiple Bitcoin, you're riding easy for the rest of your life. If you're buying a fraction of a Bitcoin, things are going to get a lot better for you financially in the future. You're not going to be living paycheck to paycheck. And hopefully once you enter the market, you'll know when to buy, when to sell, and you'll make some more profit along the way. All right, let's move on. So trading platform Etoro gains New York BIT license to provide crypto services. So they've secured their BIT license and money transmitting license from the New York State Department of Financial Services, allowing the company to offer crypto services to users in the state. So the licenses will enable Etoro subsidiary Etoro NY LLC to offer users offer users access to its virtual portfolio, integrated social investing tools, and the ability to trade stocks, crypto, and options once the platform is operational. The New York Department of Financial Services now regulates 33 entities under the BIT license, which has faced criticism from the crypto industry for its restrictive measures, high compliance costs, and long waiting times. So if you don't know, New York has been a little bit slow as one of the major states in America to adopt crypto, to make it legal to buy and sell crypto and so forth. If you want to watch someone that's in New York that's really into crypto, I definitely recommend you watch Crypto Zombie. I've been watching him for many years now. He's a New York native. He always talks about the regulations in New York. So if you want to keep concurrent with what's happening in New York and their BIT licenses and stuff like that, I definitely recommend you check out Crypto Zombie. All right, moving on to our last article for the news section of today. So Google Cloud broadens Web3 slate by joining Tezos backers. So basically, the network as a block producing validator following similar moves on Solana and Aptos. So basically, Google Cloud has joined Tezos to produce this validator. So the move means Tezos bakers and the validators that help secure the blockchain network will be able to set up nodes using Google Cloud. So the company will also offer enterprise level support for developers building apps in the Tezos ecosystem. Mason Edwards, CCO of the Tezos Foundation, said Google's involvement should help attract new developers to the Web3 space. Validators process transactions and add new blocks to the chain whilst also voting on whether and how to make changes in blockchain network. Look, I've got big... I really like Tezos. They're big marketers on the Formula One. They seem to be another place I can't think right off the top of my head, but Formula One is definitely at the top of my head. And if you like Formula One, by the way, guys, the new Drive to Survive series comes out today, and I will be binge watching this weekend because my wife is away. So if you like Formula One or you like drama, definitely check it out. All right, let's move on. So a little bit of a up and down day for some cryptocurrencies. We have, some greens. Stacks has been doing quite well over the last few days. Theta was one of my great big holdings last bull run, but mostly red everywhere else. And look, when Bitcoin goes sideways and down, you're going to see red everywhere else because Bitcoin leads the way. So nothing new here. Now we can see Bitcoin, it's been hovering around sort of 24,000 over the last sort of 24 hours. I think this is kind of like a bit of a make or break level. If we break down from 24,000, we're probably going to see a bit lower of a Bitcoin. I'm going to say something around about that, 22-ish zone, quite easy. But from here, if we are able to maintain 24,000, at least over the next 24 hours, we're probably going to pump to 26. So you heard it here first. Next, Fear and Greed is neutral at 53. haven't been able to break out from that 60 read. Basically, we've been in the 60s the last month or so, or twice in the last month, but we've been rejected from that area. So hopefully we can move in the right direction. Let's see. I got a comment. Stack Sats. Yes. JR or Juanitas Foronda. Definitely Stack Sats. You should be listening to JR, but not financial advice. All right, guys, let's move on to the Twitter highlights for today. So Coinbase, we're excited to announce Build One Base. Base is an Ethereum layer 2 that offers a secure, low-cost, developer-friendly way for anyone, anywhere to build decentralized apps. Our goal with Base is to make on-chain the next online and onboard 1 billion users in the crypto economy. Look, Coinbase, great company. They IPO'd their token last year at the same time that Bitcoin maxed out. It always seems to be an event. The first Bitcoin bear market was when the CME futures was released. This year was when Coinbase basically went on their IPO. So look, great company, doing a lot for the space. Obviously have a really good stablecoin USDC, and they're following the book. You don't hear too much FUD about Coinbase. They're doing things quite well. They're well regulated. So with them, building this out, I will probably check out to see when Base is being released. Let me check out CoinMarketCap, see if it's already out. See if it's something that we can invest in. I'd have to look at it. Base is not a token. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not a token. We do not plan to issue a new network token for Base, and we'll use ETH as the native gas token. So there you go. Like I read below, because looks like I was going to waste my time checking out Base. So super interesting. Looks like things are going to improve with ETH Layer 2. We believe ETH Layer 2 projects are basically really important because obviously ETH gas fees are quite expensive. So if you want to find some really good investments, definitely check out some ETH Layer 2 investments because they're going to do really well this bull market. All right, next we have Plan B. Still many people waiting for under 15.5K BTC. That's me included. Can someone please give me the reasoning, data, charts, analysis behind that I'm sure you meant to say that belief, because I have seen none and I try to understand that point of view. Look, I had a lot of respect for Plan B and all the things that he's done for the space. But if you've been around for a while, you would have known that Plan B came up with the one of the most innovative charts. Let me look it up. Plan B chart. It's the he came up with this one, the stock to flow model. Now, the stock to flow model indicated that Bitcoin should have hit $100,000 in the last bull market. It came 30K short, but 30K is still 30K. A lot of people at that time were talking about how this model was broken. This is before we didn't hit 100K. So even though he's someone that's well recognized in the space, I'm not going to be just like jumping out at saying, you're right, Plan B, we're not going to get to below 15.5K. But look, time will tell. And, look, at the end of the day, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So hopefully in the future, I'd love to see below 15.5K because it's a great opportunity. But look, we can have another crazy contagion event like the FTX. We could have USA declaring war on China with all these bloody spy balloons going over the US. If that happens, I can guarantee you the stock market, the crypto market, it's going to crash real hard because these are two huge superpowers going to war. Russia and Ukraine. Russia is a big country, but Ukraine's not as, not a huge country. But if you hear of USA and China going to war, man, it's going to be shit hitting the fan. So him saying, it's not going to go below 15.5K is the same way that Big Boy Crypto, when we were above 40K, said, we're never going below 40K ever again. And lo and behold, we went to $15,500. So people have their opinions. I have my opinion. I'm not going to say that I'm right all the time because I'm not right all the time. Plan B is definitely not right all the time. I just showed you how he's been incorrect in the past. people just want to stick by their validation and their thought process so they can build a following. Because if they get it right, we don't hit below 15.5K, guess what? He's going to retweet this and go, I told you on whatever date he posted it, the 21st of Feb, that we were never going to go below 15.5 again. So he seems like he's a really smart guy. But I just showed you how he thought that we were going to get to 100K in the last bull market. We never did, which shows that his stock to flow ratio is actually broken. It doesn't actually work because we should have hit 100K. We didn't hit 100K. So maybe he doesn't know everything that he's talking about. There's always room to learn and improve in one's life. So hopefully he learned from putting himself out there. Last but not least, we have Willy Woo. Simple is powerful. Here is the timing of Bitcoin cycles. Probably means we are entering the reaccumulation phase of the cycle. Here are the past the past zones. So let's bring this up. So every time we touch this line, seems like a really good time to buy. The 15K zone looked like it was a good time to buy. Hopefully you bought, we dollar cost averaged in as well as a business and personally as well. So hopefully 15.5K was the bottom. Like, I don't want too much fear in the market because I want to show you guys that when I got into the market, I got in. Can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can see. I got in around here with Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin was around 3,000 US at the time, something like that. I went through this entire exponential bull market. I thought I was God. I basically turned like 5 grand into like 60 grand. Did not sell. Made that big mistake of not taking profits, a lot of profits along the way, and then had to basically go through close to 4 years or 3 years of just like, I'm never gonna get my money, not that my money back because I bought down here, but I'm never gonna feel the euphoria that I felt when I was at the top of the 2017 bull market. Lo and behold, education, knowledge, diving into the space deeper, learning about cycles, learning more about Bitcoin, learning more about blockchain, Web3, etc. I was able to stay in the market and reap the rewards once again in 2020, 2021. Now, with the knowledge I have, I knew that this bear market was opportunity. It's time to accumulate. Now that I've got my bag set, I'm just ready to roll for the next bull market. Bags don't look great now, but that's because we're at 25K. Bitcoin gets to 100K, that's just Bitcoin. Imagine all the altcoins that I've invested in, they're going to do tremendously well. So guys, it's just all about patience. Hopefully your dollar cost average, and hopefully you've been, buying in the last few months. All right, let's move on to the adoption highlights. We have my native country, France. They were in the news, so let's check out what they've got to say. So France pilots in-store crypto payments as Binance partners with Ingenico. So to launch a pilot program that enables in-store cryptocurrency payments via Binance Pay in France. So currently the service is only available in Ingenico Axiom payment terminals, but additional European countries where Binance is an approved crypto operator are next on the list for service expansion. So the program accepts more than 50 cryptocurrencies, and initially merchants will be paid in cryptocurrency. However, a crypto to fiat solution allows merchants to receive fiat payments, is set to pilot in Q2 of 2023. Awesome. I think it's great. If a large first world country like France brings on cryptocurrencies as legal tender, you know how crazy crypto market's going to go. Ecuador, fantastic, but it's not a huge country, but it's a step in the right direction. The thing is, these first world countries are going to start seeing these third world countries become a lot more rich. Their GDP is going to increase. More people are going to want to move there, and they're going to be like, how can we encourage more our economy to grow? Adopt Bitcoin. Adopt cryptocurrencies. It's a really simple thing, and people are going to flock to your country knowing that they can buy, send, spend their cryptocurrencies, and it's going to do really well for you. So I'm really looking forward to visiting home soon, and hopefully I can start using some of these fiat on-ramp machines. Next, we got Bitcoin Lightning Network growth is organic, coming from real-world adoption. So the capacity of the Lightning Network recently hit an all-time high of 5,000 Bitcoin, indicating that Bitcoin's secondary network is growing in usage. So the adoption of the Lightning Network is picking up speed in emerging markets, primarily due to the effort of the Lightning Network's mobile payment application Strike. So recently the app announced dollar payments using Lightning Network, enabling users to send dollars from Strike's cash balance to savings and Visa-enabled accounts. So additionally, the launch of Nostra, a simple open protocol enabling decentralized social media, has helped to onboard users to the Lightning Network, as Damus, a Twitter competitor built on Nostra, has integrated various Lightning Network wallets. So we've got some really cool, there you go, the TVL of the Lightning Network, which is great. It's increasing. So network number of channels is also increasing. That is the orange line. The price is in black there. So there's lots of stuff happening on the Lightning Network. I'm personally not on the Lightning Network. It's something that I'd like to get on. But at the end of the day, I don't see the point in selling or spending my Bitcoin. It is like gold. I'm trying to hold it till the next all-time high, sell it, buy back at the bottom, rinse and repeat every 4 years. That's my game plan, and hopefully you have something similar. We have another comment here. Many crypto Twitter peeps creating Nostral accounts. Okay, well, I'll definitely have to look at it. Thank you, Juanitz, for that comment. All right, our last our last adoption highlight for the day. So we have Spotify explores the future of music playlists with token-enabled testing. So they've announced a pilot program called Token-Enabled Playlists that will allow non-fungible tokens, NFTs, maybe you've heard of them, to connect their Web3 wallets and listen to a selected music playlist. So the service is being launched in collaboration with various NFT platforms and is available to Android users in the US, UK, Australia, Germany, and New Zealand. Overlord, which is a Web3 gaming and media entertainment platform, announced the news via Twitter last year. So Spotify allowed artists to add NFTs to their profiles. Other music platforms such as Audius have also added Web3 features that allow users to earn money from listening to music. I made really good money with Audius last year. If you're not familiar with Audius, it's basically the Spotify competitor. Let me show you guys Audius. Did really well last financial year with it. Last bull market. Basically, I bought it at it was like 15 cents. I rode it all the way up to like $4. It was $4 somewhere. So I don't know what exchange you're using for this, but hey, it did really well. It's only at 37 cents now, which is what I think is cheap. And as you can see, I think once we break 48 cents, you're going to see a really big pump. So you can see here on CoinMarketCap, 48 cents seems to be the a really important resistance line. But once that breaks, it's probably going to go pretty exponential. A lot of huge artists have also backed Audius. So not financial advice, but it's definitely, look, it's ranked 118. So the market cap is quite high, but I do think that a decentralized version of being able to buy, share, sell music is super important. And I think Spotify has too much of a stranglehold on the market. All right, guys, that is it from today's live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's a little bit more, it's not as entertaining when it's just myself and my co-host is not here. So hopefully Wasim and the big boss Michael are watching. Hope you guys are having fun. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's live stream. Really appreciate it. If you can like, share, subscribe, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our live streams in the future, that'd be awesome. And once again, enjoy your weekend. Catch you next week. And as always, stay crypto. Bye for now.